Hello everyone. Now we are going to learn the testing the hypothesis about the population mean using the T statistic, where the population standard deviation is unknown. Right, up to here we had learned the Z statistic. Now it is time to learn the T statistic. So here is our formula. T equals to x bar minus mu upon sample standard deviation upon root n. Degree of freedom equals to n minus 1. Exercise number 9.3, sum number 9.11. A random sample size of the 20 is taken, resulting in the sample mean of the 17.45. Sample standard deviation is 3.6. Assume x is normally distributed. Use this information. Alpha equals to 0.05 to test the following hypothesis. Small n equals to 20, x bar 17.45, s equals to 3.6, right, and alpha equals to 0.05. h0 mu equals to 18, h1 mu is not equals to 18. So here degree of freedom will be n minus 1, 20 minus 1, 19. So it is two-tailed test, so you have to split the alpha. 0.05 divide with 2, so 0.025, right. Now T table value at 0.025, degree of freedom is 19. See, this is your T table. 0.025, degree of freedom is 19, so your value is 2.093 plus or minus 2.093. Now T calculated value equals to x bar minus mu upon s root n. 17.45 minus 18 divided with 3.6 upon 20. So your answer will be minus 0.68. So T calculated value, T tabular value. Calculated value is minus 0.68, table value is 2.093. So table value is more, so here H0 is accepted. Now sum number 9.12, random sample of 51 item is taken, small n equals to 51, x bar 58.42, s square 25.68. Be careful, here s square is given and in your formula you have to take the s, so you have to take the root of the s square. Use this data to test the following hypothesis, assuming that the only 1% risk of the committing the type 1 error and x is normally distributed. Alpha equals to 0.01. X bar 58.42, small n equals to 51, s square 25.48, 25.68, alpha equals to 0.01, h0 mu equals to 60, h1 mu less than 60. So no need to split the alpha. Degree of freedom is n minus 1, 51 minus 1, that is 50. So you have to check the table value at the 0.01, degree of freedom is 50. So see, from the table your value is 2.403, but with the minus sign. T calculated value equals to x bar minus mu upon s upon root n. X bar is 58.42 minus mu 60, s here s square is given, so you will make the root of the 25.68 upon 51. So your answer will be minus 2.23. So T calculated value, T tabular value minus 2.23 and minus 2.40. So your table value is more. So H0 is accepted, or we can say fail to reject. Reject કરવામાં fail જાય છે અથવા તો accept થશે. Now sum number 9.13. The following data were gathered from the random sample of 10 items. Right, data are given. Use this data and 5% level of significance to test the following hypothesis, assuming that the data come from the normally distributed population. So 9.13, n equals to 10, alpha is 0.05. Then you have to search the value of the x bar and value of the s. So when you will summoning the data total curso, so x bar will be 22,375 divided with 10. So your answer will be 2237.5. And for this you will make the formula again, x minus x bar upon n minus 1. So your s will be 109.35. h0 mu equals to 2260, h1 mu greater than 2260. Degree of freedom is 10 minus 1, so 9. So t table value you have to search. So at the 0.05%, 9 degree of freedom, so your table value will be 1.833. Now t calculated value equals to x bar minus mu upon s root n. 22375 minus 2260 upon 109.35 upon 10. So your answer is minus 0.65. So t calculated and t tabular, right? T calculated value is minus 0.65, table value is 1.833. So your table value is more, so h0 is failed to reject, or we can say accept. Sum number 9.14. The following data, which were selected randomly from the normally distributed population of values, represent the measurement of the machine parts that is supposed to weigh on an average 8.3 pounds, that is your mu. Use this data, alpha 0.01, test the hypothesis parts average, that the average part is 8.3. So it will be the case of two-tail. So n is total 20 data are given, right? From the data x bar you will find total divide by n, so it will be 8.37, and same way you will find the sample standard deviation, so it will be 0.1895, and degree of freedom will be n minus 1, 20 minus 1, that is 19. Alpha is 0.01, but here you have to split the alpha. 0.01 divided with 2, so 0.005. So t table value 0.05005, and degree of freedom is 19. So your critical value will be plus or minus 2.861. Now t calculated value equals to x bar minus mu upon s upon root n. X bar is 8.37 minus mu 8.3 divided with s 0.1895 upon root n 20. So answer will be 1.65. So here t calculated value and t tabular value. Calculated value is 1.65. Tabular value is 2.861. So your tabular value is more. So h0 is failed to reject, or we can say accepted. Now sum number 9.15. A hole punch machine is set at the punch hole 1.9 centimeters in a diameter in a strip of the sheet metal in the manufacturing process. This is your mu. The strip of the metal is then crease it and sent to the next phase of the production, where the metal rod is slipped through the hole. It is important that the hole be punched to the specified diameter of 1.9 centimeter. To test the punching accuracy, technicians have randomly sampled 10 punches, n equals to 10, and Measure the diameters. The data is as follows. Use the alpha of 0.10. Determine whether the holes are being punched in an average of 1.9 centimeters or not. So it is the two-tailed test. Assume the punched holes are normally distributed of the population. 10 data are given. So you have to find the value of x bar and small s. So 9.15, n equals to 10. When you will find the x bar, it will be 1.865 and s value will be 0.023. Degree of freedom will be 10 minus 1, that is 9. Alpha is 0.10. You have to split it, so it is 0.05. So t value at the 0.05 and degree of freedom is 9. T value will be 1.833. Now t calculated value, x bar minus mu upon s root n. So your x bar is 1.865 minus 1.9, 0.023 upon root 10. So minus 4.81. Your h0 was mu equals to 1.9 and h1 was mu not equals to 1.9. So t calculated value and t tabular value. Calculated value is minus 4.81, tabular value is 1.833. So your calculated value is more. So h0 is rejected. Sum number 9.16. Suppose a study reports that the average price for the gallon of self-serve regular unleaded gasoline is 3.16. This is your mu. You believe that the figure is higher in your area. It is one-tailed test, greater than case is there. You decide to test this claim for your part of the United States by randomly calling the gasoline stations. Your random sample of 25 stations produce the following prices. So from this data you have to find the value of x bar and sample standard deviation. Further, you have to assume the gasoline prices for the region are normally distributed. Do the data you obtain provide enough evidence to reject the claim? Use 1% level of significance. So 9.16, n equals to 25. When you are going to find the x bar, it will be 3.911948. Your s will be 0.0889. Then your alpha is 0.01. Degree of freedom will be n minus 1. 25 minus 1, that is 24. Right? Now h0 is mu equals to 3.16. h1 is mu greater than 3.16. So your critical value, that is alpha 0.01 and degree of freedom 24. So your value will be 2.492. T calculated value, x bar minus mu s upon root n. X bar is 3.1948 minus 3.16. Divide with 0.0889 upon root n 25. So your answer will be 1.96. So t calculated value and t tabular value. Calculated value 1.96, table value 2.492. So table value is more. So h0 is accepted. Now sum number 9.17. Suppose that in the past years the average price per square foot for the warehouse in the United States has been 33. This is your mu. A national real estate investor want to determine whether that figure has changed now. So it is the case of two-tail not equals to your will be your alternate hypothesis. The investor hires a researcher who randomly sampled 51 warehouses, small n equals to 51, and sell across the United States and find that the mean price per square foot is 32.67. X bar equals to 32.67. Standard deviation 1.3. Assume that the price of warehouse footage are normally distributed in the population. If the researcher uses the 5% level of significance, what statistical conclusion can be reached and what are the hypotheses? So here n equals to 51, x bar is 32.67, s equals to 1.3, alpha 0.05, h0 mu equals to 33, h1 mu not equals to 33, degree of freedom n minus 1, 51 minus 1, 50, so t 0.05 and 50, right? Sorry, not 0.05, but you have to split your alpha because it is 2 tail, so 0.05 divide with 2, so that is 0.025, so 0.025 and 50, so your value of the table is the 2.009. T calculated equals to x bar minus mu s upon root n. 32.67 minus 33 upon 1.3 upon 51. So your answer is minus 1.8128. So T calculated and T tabular. Minus 1.8128, tabular value is 2.009, so it is more, so H0 is accepted, or we can say fail to reject. Now sum number 9.18. Major cities around the world compete with each other in an effort to attract the new businesses. Some of the criteria that businesses uses to judge the cities as a potential location for their headquarters might include the labor pool, the environment, including the work, governmental and living, the tax structure and availability of the skilled or educated labor, housing, education, medical care and others. Suppose in a study done several years ago, the city of Atlanta received the mean rating of 3.51. This is your mu on housing, but since the time considerable residential building has occurred in the Atlanta area, such that city leaders feel the mean now be higher. It is the case of greater than. They hire the team of the researcher to conduct the survey of businesses around the world to determine how businesses now rate the city on housing. 61 businesses take part in the new survey. N equals to 61. With the result of Atlanta receives the mean responses of 3.72. X bar equals to 3.72. Sample standard deviation 0.65. Assuming that such responses are normally distributed, use at the 1% level of significance and this data to test to determine if the mean housing rating for the city of Atlanta by businesses has significantly increased. 9.18. N equals to 61. X bar 3.72. S equals to 0.65. Alpha is 0.01. Right? Your H0 mu equals to 3.51, H1 mu greater than 3.51. So T value 0.01 at the degree of freedom 60, because 60 minus 1, 61 minus 1, that is 60. So your value of the table will be 2.390, and T calculated value will be x bar minus mu s upon root n. Your x bar is 3.72 minus 3.51. Your S is 0.65 upon 61. So your answer is 2.52. So T calculated and T tabular. 2.52 tabular value is 2.390. So calculated value is more. So here H0 is rejected. Sum number 9.19. Based on the population figures and other general information on the US population, suppose it has been estimated that on an average a family of 4 in the United States spend about $1,200 annually on the dental expenditure. This is your mu. Suppose further that the Regional Dental Association want to test to determine if the figure is accurate for this area to the country or not. Means not equals to and not equals to, two-tail test. To test this, 20 families of 4 are randomly selected from the population in that area of the country. A log is kept and family's dental expenditure for the 1 year. Resulting data given below. Alpha value is 0.05, right? Data apo it means you have to search the value of the x bar and value of the sample standard deviation. N equals to 20, alpha equals to 0.05, right? Degree of freedom will be n minus 1, 20 minus 1, 19. Your x bar, right, that you will search from the data, that is 1038.9, and s will be 250.440, right? Your hypotheses are mu equals to 1200 and h1 mu not equals to 1200. So your alpha will be split 0.05 divided with 2, so it is 0.025. So table value will be 0.025, degree of freedom 19, so it is plus or minus 2.093. So t calculated value equals to x bar minus mu upon s upon root n. So your x bar is 1038.9 minus 1200 upon 250.440 upon 20, root 20. So your final answer is minus 2.88. So t calculated and t tabular. Calculated value is minus 2.88, tabular value is 2.093. So your table value is more. So H0 failed to reject, or we can say accepted. Now sum number 9.20. According to the data released by the World Bank, the mean PM10 concentration for the city of Kabul, Afghanistan in 1999 was 46. This is your mu. Suppose that because of efforts to improve the air quality in Kabul, increase in modernization, and efforts to establish the environmental friendly businesses, city leaders believes the rate of particular matter in Kabul have decreased. It is the case of less than. To test this notion, they randomly sampled 12 readings over the 1 year period with the resulting readings shown below. Small n equals to 12, right? Alpha equals to 0.01. You have to search the value of x bar and sample standard deviation. 9.20, n equals to 12, alpha 0.01, degree of freedom 11. Your x bar will be 43.83 and s is 9.124. Your hypothesis mu equals to 46 and h1 mu is less than 46. So t table value at 0.0 alpha and degree of freedom is 11 minus 2.718, and t calculated value x bar minus mu s upon root n. X bar is 43.83 minus mu 46 upon s 9.124 upon root n 12. So your answer is minus 1.46. So t calculated value and t tabular value. Calculated value is minus 1.46, table value is minus 2.78. So table value is more. So H0 is failed to reject. Now the sum number 9.21. According to the National Public Transportation Survey, average commuting time for the people who commute to the city with the population of 1 to 3 million is 19. This is your mu. Suppose researcher lives in the city with the population of 2.4 million, wants to test this claim in the city, means it is the two-tailed test. Assuming that the commuters' times are normally distributed in the population, she takes the random sample of commuters and gathers the data. The data are analyzed using the both Minitab and Excel. What are the results of the study and what are the hypotheses? Everything is given over here. You have to just frame the data. So here they have given n equals to 26. then x bar is 19.534. Sample standard deviation is 4.100. Alpha is 0.05. So it is two tail test, so alpha should be split, so it is 0.025. so t table value will be plus or minus 2.06. see, critical value, they have mentioned the word critical value, that is 2.06 table value, right? And observed value, t state means your calculated value is 0.66. so t calculated value is 0.66. so table value and calculated value is 0.66, table value 2.66, 2.06. so table value is more, so h0 is accepted, right? And hypothesis frame करવો હોય તો mu equals to 19 and h1 mu is not equals to 19, right? p value પરથી પણ આન્સર આપી શકો. p value is given, that is 0.256 આપેલી છે આમાં, right? and તમારો alpha છે 0.025, right? so એ greater છે, so alpha કરતા, so again your h0 is accepted.